Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Cool little pattern, and if you look at it, sometimes you can see stars and sometimes you can just see triangles. Like if you look right there, there's a star, but if you look right here, there's a triangle. And the video is more about how to duplicate them with math than so much the pattern. So we're going to take a six-sided star, and we're going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. Then we're going to take a six-sided polygon. Whoop, I messed up my star. But, well, no, that's a six-sided star. Then take a six-sided polygon and hit P. Now, one of them's quite a bit bigger. So what we need to do is measure the star. And the width of the star, we're going to make it 5. And then we can make this 5. And they're going to match up when I hit P and put them in the center of the page. Now you can draw lines from side to side or node to node, but another little option you could do is take a 2-point line and go right there and snap to that. And then instead of doing that every time, you could Control D and rotate it 30 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D. Now, to really make this work good, later we're going to need these lines removed, even though if we can make them disappear. Oh, I need one more line. Grab that line, Control D, 150 degrees. So now I want that line gone. I'm going to use some different colors this time than I did, Smart Fill, and we're going to go with a light blue every other part of the star. We're going to go with a dark blue on the other part. We're going to go with let's go with a green, it doesn't really matter. On the other part of the item, might not look as good as mine. And let's go with I'm just doing colors just to kind of make it stand out. Okay, now we really need to select it all and go no outline. Now this thing is 5 inches. So we're going to group this together, Control G, and we're going to duplicate it 5 inches. So Control D and make a duplicate and see how it matches up perfectly with the other one. Let's go ahead and, you know what, should have made it smaller, but this will work. Now, I'm going to go ahead and group that together. And I'm going to use some indexing lines to figure out how far I need to move it. So I'm going to grab an indexing line from the ruler and go from right there to that node, and then from right there to that node. Now I'm going to take my parallel dimension tool, holding down the control button so it's perpendicular. It's 2.5 inches, which is half of the 5 inches. Now I'm going to take another indexing line. I'm going to find out how far we need to move it down. So I'm going to go from right there, grab another one and go right here. And take your parallel dimension tool so you remember the 1.5 inches. And I like to go from the outside so it won't be, start moving it and holding down the control button. And you got 4.33. So this is all one group. Let's go 4.33. Control D and make a duplicate. And remember the 2.5? Now go 2.5 and move it over, and it matches up perfectly. Now that you've got that, all you need to do is go back to that 4.33. 4.33, and because they're already staggered, Control D and just hit it twice, and then Control D, Control D, Control D, to your heart's content. Let's take away the indexing line. Whoop. And right there. Oh, I copied my measurement all the way down. Should have deleted them. Now to get us like a square box, or in this case, a rectangle, and we could go more. We need to group this together. Control G. I'm going to go ahead and hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it in size. Hit P again. Now take the rectangle tool, holding down the shift key, and it's going to make a rectangle around that. And then with the shape tool, with the pick tool and the shift tool, bring it in. Well, that isn't working. There it is, two-sided cross. Just bring it in where you don't have any white showing. And then select it all and go right here to intersect. And what that's going to do is going to give you a square pattern box. The other is pretty good. Let's rotate it 90 degrees and let's look. I mean, if I would have picked some better colors, now you can definitely see the stars better. On this one, you can either see triangles, big triangles, little triangles, or if you look real hard, you can see the stars. Now in this, I just used 2 colors. In this, I used 4 colors. Anyway, kind of a cool little pattern. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.